Welcome back to another sweaty episode. Oh my god, it was like glistening on my forehead.
We need a makeup. We need somebody. Intern?
You gonna blow out my forehead?
Why are you so sweaty?
From afar. I was doing all this extracurricular, moving stuff from the front patio to get a palm tree cut tomorrow morning. Clear things out of the way.
Okay.
And it's 100 and some degrees right now.
It's hot. It's 91.
Yeah, it was 100. It was 101 this afternoon according to the computer. I don't know if it was hotter than that. Probably.
It's been hot.
Summer's here.
Summer started in February.
There's no escaping
Just
it.
6 more months to go, people. We're almost there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Almost.
are. Yes, we are. But
only we could do the summer what the city's done to Cesar Chavez. Did you see that? I was scrolling and I saw the thing right here. City of Phoenix begins removal of Cesar Chavez signage. They're removing him from every. I mean, it's like it's like they're Back to the Future again.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, they moved quick.
You know what's funny is I never liked that guy.
Yeah.
I never did.
I never understood the appeal of it.
Right, and everyone with their their shirts, their logos, and I was just like,
parks, school.
Like, what the fuck? And then this comes out, and I'm like, never got a good vibe, never liked, so I don't fucking care. But
yeah.
Do we do that for Katie Hobbs, who has totally disregarded the tax increase on our gasoline, on our gas prices to help the American people? No. Is she gonna go to jail for all the cartel money?
No, the cartel money. Holy crap!
Is she gonna go to jail for the things that she did?
The things that she did when she was Secretary of State, all those ballots that just she just got rid of. In 2020, it's like, holy crap.
Cesar Chavez, man, we're on it like that.
Yeah, and that's why it's like, we really do pick and choose.
We do.
And I didn't even hear, I was like, what did he do? What did he do?
I have no idea. You want to know why I don't care? Because I never liked it. Never liked him.
I was like...
I get a bad vibe. I don't give a fuck.
I just saw they were taking everything down, and I was like, figured, okay, what was he, Epstein connected? Like ASU?
Oh, he was accused of abusing girls for years.
Probably all those migrant workers that he was trying to help protect.
I mean, it's not funny, but after sex abuse revelations, well, duh.
So really, when we say it's all of them, it
is all of them.
Anybody with any influence or power, they just go for children.
Yeah.
So if you have influence, you just like children. I don't understand that.
It is young children, young women.
Maybe something like he had. It was it was his assistants, and not that it's right, but it's these were the girls in their 20s or people that were helping him or volunteer. But it's always kids. It's always minors. I mean, I'm at a loss. I don't.
And it's everywhere. Did you hear that story about what's going on in Spain?
Oh, which one?
I hope I say her name right. Noelia Castillo in Spain.
Castillo.
She was euthanized.
What?
Yeah.
I saw you post that, and I was like, I didn't even know the story.
Absolutely heartbreaking. The government failed her, but they made $8 million off of her.
Wow.
She was a gang rape victim while in custody of the state. So she was taken away from her parents because they had, they were worried about her neglect or abuse or whatever the fuck they came up with, right?
Yeah.
So they took her out. State held her, and she got gang raped in the system.
Jeez.
And did those people go to jail that did these horrendous things to her? No. So what did she do? She couldn't live with the trauma. She jumped off the 5th floor, ended up being a quadriplegic. She was recovering, quadriplegic, and she was on life support, I think. She survived the fall, left as a paraplegic, The abusers were never arrested and remained free.
They guess they were.
I have no idea.
Muslim descent.
I have no idea. This was in 2022. They could have been of any type of descent. They were illegal migrants.
That's why when they were invading their countries, yes.
They still are.
Yeah.
Months later, the abusers never arrested or remained free. Instead of delivering justice or adequate long-term support, the authorities offered assisted suicide as a solution. So, March 26, 2026, she was euthanized. The system that failed to protect her is now solving the problem by ending her life. I hope those men, or those people, anyone that knew about that, anyone that saw it, those disgusting people that did those things to her, I hope they all get karma real quick. Maybe they can't find them because they fell and hit their head.
They're not looking. Well, they don't care. I've seen that in the UK where there have been people
but
that
I'm
have been
saying
girls
hopefully
that raped.
that happened.
Yeah. I've seen stories where we don't talk about them. Where
no one's talking about this.
Women that were raped and assaulted in like the UK and
they go to jail.
They go to jail for no.
Or if they have anything to defend
and
themselves.
And the accusers were getting, and the people who posted about it were getting arrested. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, we let these invaders through each of these European countries, and they can just do whatever the hell they want. I mean, again, we know it's the agenda. We know what the agenda is. These countries have to fall. We understand. You and I understand.
Yeah.
The overall, like even in Iran, what's going even before all this stuff's gone. These people that were fighting against the governments and all the protesters, they were hanging them, killing these young girls, 18, 19, for crimes against their government, for crimes against. And it's just we just look at it, we shrug, we say, "Oh well, that's really sad," and then it's.
But no one talks about it.
No one talks about
it.
And
what did we talk about in one episode? How Canada wanted to allow euthanization. There's a wait list. Homeless people, children can be on it because they're depressed.
Teens.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing now. I mean, it's population control in a disgusting, sadistic way. But it's not just these invaders. It's the government on every country. That's why when people are like, "Oh, our government, like United States, is the best in the world." In regards to certain liberties that we have, yes, I would rather be here than in the Middle East as a woman.
Anywhere else.
And but it's everywhere. Like I said last time, my friends we should move to Spain. Fuck no.
No way.
Not with all they're doing and allowing it to be done. Same with France. Same. I mean, it's just getting worse and worse in every country.
And being gay, you can't go. You wouldn't want to go because the people that are invading.
No, Spain is totally fine with
gay people.
But the people that are going in there, yeah.
Because these are very specific culture and groups of people that are taking over the entire European Union, and it's in Canada.
Yeah,
they're already there. I said they're moving in here. I saw they were passing. Looks like New York is going to pass a bill where they turn off everything at 11 p.m.
Good luck.
No, it's passed through the first wave. That mayor there, he wants to make it to work because that's how Muslims are. They go to bed. At the end of the day, you shut down and then you wake up at sunrise to pray.
Then it's not New York.
It's not anymore.
It's New York Estan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we are now phobic because we said that.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't either, but you know.
Born and raised in New York, you're ruining it. That's not New York anymore.
So they want to shut New York City down at 11 p.m.
They're going to do that.
It's going to pass. It was like 23-9 in the first wave, and now it's going to... Because they're all just brainwashed to believe that this is how you have to be. You can't say no. Like when they did their...
Have fun. They're going to lose so much
They put their mats out, and they did their prayer in the mayor's office.
Yeah.
Which I thought there's church and state separation, but not when it comes to them. Because everything... Again, this is why I said this is that group versus the blue and white country.
It's okay. There's going to be a huge reset. When the blackouts start and the power grids go down... That's when we'll know that the world is changing, and hopefully, if it goes the way it's supposed to, it'll be for the people. But
it'll never be for the people.
No, it will be a new government system.
I just can't. I know, and I just can't believe that it'll ever happen because these people will never give up their. They will do anything. I think they would create a nuclear disaster before they give up the world to us.
And
they would make the world. They would make the world.
Do it.
I think they would make the world uninhabitable before they gave it back to the people. And that's throughout the course of human history. Every empire, every nation, it's never been about the people. No matter, and then when the people start to take over and things fall, someone just steps right up, does something catastrophic, and takes over. So that's why I've read things about underground bunkers and underground cities and the rich people wanting to find this underground, because I think they're at a point now where they're like, because of a lot of people waking up. And they're like, if we get enough of these people waking up and they're not going to allow us to implement our 15-minute cities and our blood paste and our aggressive cancer meats and everything, then we just have to blow up. We have to create dirty bombs. We have to do EMPs. We have to shut down the entire system, make it uninhabitable, and then we'll live underground and wait it out. And our second or third generation down the line will re-inherit the earth, and they'll begin to remake it through whoever survivors left as slaves to rebuild our society and infrastructure. Yeah. That's my way of looking at it.
All the movies have said that. And all the movies have shown us that. But in the spiritual world, there's talk that, these things are coming, but not to fear it. I don't fear it. And like I said, if you're gonna blow up the world, blow it up. We're all tired. Like our video, what are you waiting for? I'm ready for the aliens to come take me.
Just do it.
Just take us out of here. There's only so much suffering that you can. I mean, honestly, how much can someone take of the non-stop exposure of violence, human suffering, sex, drugs? I mean, we're exposed to that all day, every day. In the algorithms, you see a cute little dog video, and then you see a dog getting abused or trying to be rescued, and their arms, their legs are in all different ways. They're burnt, they're stabbed, there's bullets, and everyone's just like, there's only so much you can take until you get to the point where you're like, I don't care if a bomb hits the world.
And it doesn't matter who you vote for, because every single one of them, like even the one now, it's like we thought maybe he'd be different. No, not at all. I mean,
Melania walking out with a robot, I'm like, oh,
I know. God. They're in bed with the technocrats. And it's just,
Did you see who she was standing next to too? Macron. Brigitte Macron. And I'm like, oh my God.
She was standing next to him?
Yeah. It was her, the robot, and then Shim. And then, I don't know how this got away. I was telling Brian the other day, and it really affected me, because it just appeared. We follow Gays Against Groomers, and they showed a video of the one thing that we have been saying, that these disgusting, sick individuals who, quote-unquote, identify as trans or non-binary, they aren't. They're not really like that. They're just sickos, perverted sickos. Went into a woman's bathroom, videotaped himself, licked the toilet seat. You saw that one?
Did you tell me about it?
Licked the toilet seat as he's pleasuring himself. And that's okay to put on Instagram.
Yeah.
But we put something to make fun of a politician, it gets taken down. Yeah. Or we put something that music is provided by Instagram, we get copyrighted. But showing his little ball and twig and licking the toilet seat and doing nasty shit, that's okay. Instagram can approve that.
And my thing is that's what you're fighting for. That's what you're fighting for. You're not fighting for the person just living their life, because they're not asking you to. They're not and they're not demanding to be fought for. They're just leave me alone, let me live my life. You're fighting for the maps and for the predators that want to jump on this bandwagon, this QT bandwagon.
Yeah.
And
it's so funny, because when I went to that movie premiere for The Bride, there was someone I ran into and we were talking, and their line of work, they hear about how the LGBT people in the LGBTQ A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever, how they go to doctors and doctors won't help them. And I'm just like, I take it like a grain of salt, and I'm just like, okay, what specifically do they need help with? Because if they're like, oh, I have period cramps and they don't have a uterus, that's the doctor's not gonna help you with that, okay? Right. But they were so adamant and so angry about that, and they're like, it's such bullshit that these people have to go through this and that. And then I was like, yeah, I can't relate. I've never been through anything like that. I said the one thing is asking me if I'm sure if I'm not pregnant. We need you to pee in this cup, or like we need your urine sample to make sure you're not pregnant. And then they were like, "Oh, well, that's a liability issue." I was like, "It doesn't matter. I thank you for explaining it, but at the same time, like I said, no, I'm not pregnant. Like, you know, and it was just like all this outrage, and I said multiple times like I have never experienced that, and in the end, they were like, "Well, good for you that you haven't." I was like, "Yeah, I don't."
And this was at a bride premiere?
Yeah.
So I would have been like, why? My point would have been, why are we talking about this?
It was a discussion about work stuff, and they work in the healthcare system. Okay. And so I just let people talk, and then when it gets in heated things, I go, I can't relate. I've never, because I'm gay, I was looked at as, oh, so you've experienced this too? And I'm like, no, I haven't actually, and I don't know anything about it.
Glad I wasn't there. Cause I'm like, what do you want us to do?
It was not.
Like, what do you want us to do? Change the entire system for these few people that fall through the cracks?
No, it's not that bad. I just put it back on them because I think maybe the expected response was, yeah, how dare they? I feel so oppressed.
That's what they want.
But I couldn't relate.
Well, that's what they want, because it's like, yeah, this is terrible.
I don't know. I've never experienced that.
We need to do something. Yeah. Because we're gonna change the system.
Honestly, though, do you think if that would happen to me, you think I would be like outraged and do a video online or something like that? No, I just think, okay, I gotta find another doctor, and move on.
You've already had that situation.
Yeah,
because of what you want to do, they won't let you.
Yeah. I move on. I go look for someone else. I find another doctor.
And you also understand through critical thinking what it is that's going on, why they won't let you, and you just find other methods, find other ways. You don't, because again, these things are becoming so irrelevant. Because I talked about this kind of a volleyball there. So people are getting people are getting so bent out of shape and upset about all these things you can't control.
Yeah,
the system, our government, military. And it's okay to be upset about something. I'm not saying it's okay to find a story and be like, that's wrong. I don't like that.
Yeah, like what I just shared.
But to be bent out of shape, to ruin a night as far as just you're at a movie premiere for something that, I mean, honestly, nobody can. What can be done? And it's usually just you're trying to find someone to blame, and you're trying to did this person have experience with it just for other people?
Oh, they deal with it every day.
But it wasn't because something happened to them, but because it's something happening to others.
They listen to the people that call in through their healthcare and insurance and stuff, so they listen to the story that they have. They have to listen to the stories to figure out what to do next.
Okay. But, so it's more of a frustration because the system is kind of...
It is.
As usual, it's not tilted toward people.
But I look at it, there's different perspectives. You know, like, we've always said, and I've always said, why am I going to let that control my life? Like, all this stuff, like the Epstein stuff, now people, some influencers have changed their accounts from cooking to now they're going to cook, but they're going to list every Epstein file thing. And I'm like,
why?
Okay, if that makes you feel better, I understand why you're doing it, because you want people to realize. But if you haven't realized 10 years ago, and now you are, like, to me, it's more like you feel guilty. And this person, I wish I knew the name of this person, because I'm like, you're a man of God, and all of a sudden, learning religions, you knew about all this stuff. You know religions do shady shit.
It's beginning of time.
And like, all of a sudden, this is a fucking surprise? And now your energy is all on that, instead of maybe saying, like, we should come together, and, like, I get it, you want to avenge, you want revenge, but letting all that information out to me and repeating it and saying, oh, look at this picture, look at that is just creating a darker energy, lower vibrational, and just absorbing people's energy versus let's come together, or, like, I don't want to say positivity, like start being positive about things, but, like, focus on other things, because the more you focus on that dark, we've been through it. We try to research stuff, and we can't. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. We gotta talk about food.
Talk about other things.
We gotta talk about
3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, because it really brings you down. It's like a battery. Like you start shutting down. Kind of like that video I just mentioned with it took me a couple days to get out of a funk, because it's disgusting, and I just so happened to see it as I was opening the app. It wasn't like, oh, I'm looking for it. And so that is why I'm so. It's funny because I think a couple years ago I wouldn't be like, yeah, just let a comet hit, or like let the aliens come. I would be like kind of slightly. I would be scared. But now I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. Like as long as it's not water, and I'm drowning, I'm good. Like
Yeah.
And it's and zombies. I don't like zombies. So
Well, you live amongst them, so.
yeah, well, the 28 days later zombies. I'd rather take my own life at that point. There's so many different types of zombies. We've talked about it.
Yeah, we have.
So I don't know. That's my way of thinking. But then again, everything's a fucking show. Everything we see online, it's a show. I feel like with us, we post stuff to bring humor and like be relatable.
I don't know,
do this instead of obsessing about this.
Sometimes it's to make you think. Sometimes, but most of the stuff, you're right. It's just to poke at something.
Yeah.
Drewski style.
Oh my god, I mean, you need to react to a video of him because he top tier humor right there.
Yeah.
He did it so well.
Yeah.
And
she's
getting sued.
She's already coming out saying that
she's gonna sue him. And I was just like, you see, we can't. And what did we got called so many fucking things. They're all in the hidden messages.
Oh.
One of them was a Christian man that said, "I hope you demons, I hope you burn in hell," and I wanted to put the Elmo emoji in hell like this. But it's a bot. Why am I gonna?
You don't give any
reply to a bot, and then when I reply to real people, do they reply back? No, because they're hueco, as they say, hueca in Spanish. You're an airhead.
Yeah, because we, our biggest thing that we've done is.
What should we say together?
Yeah.
We went
viral. So
we're almost to 1 million views.
I know.
We're over 2,000 likes. So many shares and reposts. It is our overreaction video.
Because of her.
And we got chewed apart in the comments.
I didn't read it. I wish I would have seen more. I would have been like...
You go back.
Well, you're right. I would... Because it happens all the time on X. People are like... I've been in a lot of the comment, said of... What are we worried about? Why are we so upset? Both sides do this. It's everybody. It's nonstop. And people don't want. They want you on a side.
Yeah.
You need to take a side. Yeah. So if we go on this with this Drewski thing, and we're like, this was funny. Yeah. He nailed it.
Is he getting chewed out now?
He nailed it. So now people are gonna get mad because you have to be upset about this. But it's humor, and it's always been like the video we did that blew up. Yeah. It's people like it's AI. It's like no shit.
No,
we said it's AI.
Shit.
We said it's satire.
And
you have to be fighting about everything.
That's why I let him be. And some of them like, yes, we know this. And then people are like in my comment that I say, yes, we know this. And I'm like, I think it's just people trying to be a part of something too. It's all high school shit. Oh, I want to be in the in crowd, so I'm going to comment the same fucking comment that someone just commented that I didn't read or I read and went, if I comment the same thing, what's going to happen? Like, that's really stupid. Yeah. Really stupid. When I comment on things, I'm actually, laughing. I'm like, dude, you nailed it. That's correct. 100%. Relatable. That kind of stuff. And not, that's AI. This is fake. That's not real.
Those are the bot armies because of who it is.
Yeah, and then some people have some funny comments. They're like, that's not really her, but it is funny. And then I'm like, yeah, that's why I pinned that one comment. I was like, thank you for understanding what the whole fucking point of the video is.
When I first saw the video on X, I was like, this is hilarious.
Yep.
The one we did that is now gone with the...
I know,
I just have to find that video, and I thought about it. You send me the clip that we did, and I'll just clip it together on my editing program, and then we'll make it as an original video.
I saved it.
We could make it as an original video. That way I'm not using source material. I'm using something I grab.
Yeah.
And then we could be the source for it.
I don't know.
Because it was freaking funny. Because we're funny.
It was fucking hilarious. We were in the thousands views.
I saw that. It's like a couple thousand within an hour or two. And I was like...
And people were commenting. And then I was just like, well...
Because I think people are tired of being nonstop serious and angry.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's a time to stop. When something happens, and this sucks.
Yeah.
I don't like this. But then you have to stop and be like... I can't let it control. I can't let it, like you said, I can't let it consume. Like you said, I can't let it take every bit of energy because it's a dark cloud. And you're right, it's all theater. Yeah. It's all show. We're seeing that in the Middle East play out. It's all theater. I mean, right now, where's BB? Where's BB?
Pull that fucking AI
Him and
video.
Waldo. No one can find him.
Where's BB?
And it's like, if dude died, just say so. But they can't come clean with any. Like I told you at one time, you can't tell people the truth about anything, because once you tell the truth about one thing, then you can't lie about anything else, because people will say, okay, you lied about this, so I don't believe anything. So they have to keep the gaslighting going. I hate using that term. I shouldn't have done it. They have to keep. I hate mainstream terms, but
that's what it is.
Where is he? Oh, he missed a meeting, but he's okay. He'll be back. And there's an AI video, or there's another video. It's like we're all. I don't know. I can't.
It's funny.
Even with the Iran stuff, it's like. I wondered, like, hey, I'm going to put together something, because we talk about worldviews.
Yeah.
But it's like, why?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? It's like, and now the price of everything is through the roof because oil makes cupcakes more expensive, or...
Oh, my God.
Or, it's like, they use every excuse they can. That's why they manufacture these conflicts, to make it, like, rent's now higher. Yeah. Like, rent went up because oil's higher. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what? The building's already built. What do you mean? It's just an excuse to bleed us dry. Yeah. To keep us under control. Because if we're broke, if we're poor, if we're struggling, if we're stressed, if our energy's out of whack, we won't fight. Yeah. We just want, like the hungry, homeless, sick, bloated, constipated, whatever it is. We won't fight. Like, I thought there was another No Kings thing coming up.
There is.
And it's like, why? Why don't we come together as a again, instead of singling out just people who get it because they just hate one man? Why don't we look at the whole? Again, where's the protest against Bill Gates?
I know
his lab-grown meat, where it's like it's showing this is cancerous. Yeah. This is an animal. This is an entity that it acts as cancer. Yeah. In your body, and it grows, and it doesn't. You can't shut it off.
Yeah. Why is no one protesting McDonald's?
Where's APL? McDonald's. Like I said, Microsoft, Xbox, we fought against Elon and his Teslas because he was trying to cut out corruption. Mm-hmm. Where's the Les Wexner at? What stuff? Because that's Victoria's Secrets. That was modeling. That was.
Oh my God.
I mean, where's that? Where's Kathy Rumler? Where's all these other people? Ted Cruz and his shit. Where's all this? Where's everybody?
Well, no one's talking about Hawaii, the floods in Hawaii.
Or Nebraska.
How there's over 700,000 square acres. 700,000
like
acres.
Half the state has been burnt.
So goodbye to meat. That's why they came out the lab-grown meat. This was all planned. And they will probably wipe out that and build...
Well, no, wipe it out, and then they'll dig in to get those rare earth minerals.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what it was. Yeah.
The tech and the power.
So used to like everything being wiped out and rebuild.
No. 15 that's so they can get the control the land and control the minerals.
But no food.
LA was for government housing buildings, and then Maui was a smart city.
Someone wrote in the comment about Nebraska, like the fires and stuff. I didn't know Oprah wanted to live in Nebraska. It took me out. It took me out because that's how people are waking up. They're like, oh wow, it's not really a fire because of nature. It was caused.
We don't believe anything. Like our heat wave right now.
No, this is all caused.
Do you think it's just happens? No.
Because they can do their little
cloud seeding. Where's
clouds?
California apparently has the second lowest snowpack of all time. Cloud seed it, make some snow. No, they can't.
They made snow in Texas
because we have to destroy the farm. We have to make sure the farmlands are destroyed. Yeah. If food supply, you interrupt the food supply, you bring that's worse than power. You destroy the food supply. We're at everybody's mercy. We're done. Yeah. I mean, you see, my industry, my store, we're dead all the time. Our hours are being slashed. People aren't being hired. People want to leave. Our industry in the grocery world is done. Yeah. We're just. It's over.
You know what? You're right, because in my line of business, we're so fucking busy. People are getting sick. Yeah. And more people are showing up, and I'm like, God damn, I need a break. But everything makes you sick. Working too much makes you sick. I mean, like, being alive.
Well, in today's world, because I was driving here to Zips the other day, and I looked up at there's all those chemtrails. Yeah. Those aren't clouds. We're in a high pressure system. There's no clouds in the southwest. But there's these painted streaks all over. And then if you say to certain people, look at the chemtrail, oh, that's conspiracy.
Oh yeah, I love it.
God, I wish I just had your blue pill. I just wish I did.
I wish I lived in that Delulu. A lot of people say that. They'll go like, wow, when like after this Epstein drop list, quote unquote, they were like, oh my god, I apologize to all my friends, my conspiracy theorists, like, and it's like, you're like, I don't know what to do anymore. They're crashing out. And I'm like, guys, we wish, when you learn and wake up, you wish you could go back. Because you don't want to, nothing's real. Nothing. Like, you're working, and I'm like, I don't want to do this today.
Say, can we have anything? And we're always like,
no.
We can't literally have anything.
Yeah. And I look forward to what's going to happen next. I say that as humorous and sarcastically because we already know. But at the same time, I'm not fearing it because
it is whatever it will be. Whatever will be, will be.
But I also won't. I'm not gonna like you said last time, bend the knee. I'm not gonna bend the knee. Someone shows up at my door and says we're the government. I'm not opening the door. Break in. Do whatever you need to do. The thing is fear. Fear. People thrive off of fear. The bad people, all this stuff. But I mean, just look at Hollywood. Everything's based off of fear. And everything's a fucking show.
Well, you look at what's that, but recently with all the TSA stuff.
What about the TSA stuff?
Well, this is a way for them to shut down TSA, which shut down airports, which shuts down flight travel, which shuts down the midterms, which shuts down voting.
Oh.
And now and then we're going to put ICE agents in. So now they're just going to go, and they're going to go after all the people in the airports that are illegal. It's like it's nonstop fear, nonstop. This is Project 2025. It's like,
oh yeah, every year has a project. Did you know there's a booklet for every year? 2021, 2020, 2021, 2022. And I was like, wait, what? So they're like, this is Project 2026. What was it? The one for 2025 that Trump was following, quote unquote?
Yeah, the Heritage Foundation that puts out something.
What was that called?
This project called Project 2025.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought it had a fancy name.
Which is just basically a wish list of conservative values.
Again, I'm still working.
Because it's just
not
fear.
A homemaker. Because
if you're lost in the energy, if you're lost in the fear, you stop paying attention, you stop researching, you stop reading, because you just think that your life is going to be, you're going to end up in a concentration camp.
Yeah. Because
that's where everybody's at.
But you know what? The crash out is so real because people who actually think that, they're crashing out left and right. Yeah. Did you hear about that lawyer that was held in contempt of court and they were transgender and they crashed the fuck out? No. I don't know what the fuck was happening, but it was, where was it, in Louisiana, I think? It was a woman that became a man, or transitioned to be a man.
Living as a man.
And
you can't become a man.
You know what I mean.
I know.
Transition to be the opposite gender.
To live as a man, yes.
And because they weren't getting their way, and they probably took too much testosterone and can't handle it, they started yelling at the judge, at the fucking judge. And the judge said, I will hold you in contempt if you're just doing this because I'm a transgender.
There it is.
And they go, I don't know. The judge said, I don't know what you are. And then did this. They went like this and threw the phone in front of the judge, and the judge said, that's it. You're supposed to, I didn't. I placed it and it fell. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go with the toddler reaction. And then the security, she even put the little the panic button. She goes, you know what this button does, right? They go, yeah. And it's like, I just push this and everyone will come and get you. And the judge was given so many fucking chances. That's the thing that people don't see, the leniency that these judges deal with these people that crash out. And they come in and they're like, quit resisting. They're like, no, sounding like a true bitch. Okay? Like a true bitch. And what did they end up doing? She, who identified as a he, was asking for a female cop. And everyone's like, oh, so now we want a female cop.
Now you know what a woman is.
And they were like holding her down, and she was like, I can't breathe. And like, there's so much space. And even the cop adjusted as soon as they said that. And I was like, the only reason you can't breathe is because you're panicking. Yeah. You're crashing out. You're creating all this chaos. You realize, oh my God, my fit isn't going to let me do whatever the fuck I want as a lawyer. Crash lashed out.
This trans thing didn't get me what I wanted to do.
Exactly. I didn't win this court case. I don't get to do whatever I want because of my title and what I am. And they ended up getting arrested. I don't know what else happened after that, but the whole I can't breathe ruined it for me because I literally comment on people's posts that are funny, and I say, oh my God, I can't breathe. And now I'm just like, am I quoting the George Floyd line? Or,
so they all do.
Yeah, and it ruins it for people. But anyways, they closed their entire law firm.
Oh, okay.
Because of this. Yeah. And it's like, good.
Good.
I can't imagine you would help people with your fucking psychotic, high testosterone level crash out. And your feelings.
All that matters is your identity.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
And I loved it.
And nobody can tell you no. No one, you can't ever lose.
It proved everything that we have talked about. And many people will not see it that way. And I feel sorry for, I don't feel sorry for you. You're just in the delulu. You're lost. But I thought it was hilarious. And at the same time, I was like, if I do this at work, will I get paid to not work?
Well, the thing I think about when I see something like that is I think about, again, the poor person sitting at home that's actually just living their life, transitioned, smacking their head against their forehead like, will you stop fucking it up for me?
You're ruining it for
Ruining it for the real people that just are living their...
Yeah.
And again, it's the agended activist crap that just want to live in their, you're right, delusional life.
Yeah.
Because they've been algorithmed to the point where, oh, wait, I feel feminine. I'm a woman.
Yeah.
And it's like, and now you can't tell me no or say anything.
But it's funny because now women are going on TikTok and they're going, what is a woman? It's back up again. I'm like, can we stop? Like, what is going on? Are we like recycling? Yeah. We're recycling. We're done. Let's move on. You want to feel one way? Get the fuck away. Just go do your own life. Leave me alone. That's it.
All I know is I think I might want to get away from social media once we hit September and October. Because I don't give a fuck about the midterms.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, blue wave coming. It's like, yeah, because that's going to make life better.
Blue wave, like the tidal wave is coming? Or?
You know, yeah.
I know. I'm just
so they're
saying.
like, blue wave coming. We're going to get them. It's like, you mean like we had in 2021, 2022, 2023? So, and how life wasn't any better then?
Yeah.
The only thing that's better when a blue wave is in place is that men can compete against women. That's all.
Oh, God. Yeah, they've been cracking down on that, too.
Well, because the conservative side is like, no, women are... You have your own space. Mm-hmm. And again, it's just... This is... Since from 2019 past, this is how it's always been.
So funny you say that. I saw a video of someone who's a trans woman. Said, you know what? How about a safe place against cis women? And I busted out laughing, and I'm like, you mean...
You mean women?
You mean... No, right. You mean women, but what the fuck do you mean? You're the one infiltrating the safe space.
Because we've empowered them. We've empowered
so what does that mean?
So
what do you want?
We've
you want
everything. This, I know.
Now you're scared. Scared of what?
We've empowered this 0.5% of the population to thinking that they run shit. And everything should be how they want it to be. And instead of just saying, I've always said, instead of them just asking, hey, just accept me for who I am, just let me live my life, they've wanted, again, the DEI, they wanted to replace and step forward and run shit. And you will never let a 0.5% of the population run anything. Mm. Never. Women are women, men are men. But if you want to live presenting this way or that way, do your thing. Just stop. We talked about this. Just stop yelling at all of us to get on board, bend the knee, be okay, kiss the ring.
A lot of people are like, it's 2026, we're still transphobic. And I'm like, everything is turned into humor, which I fucking love.
Yeah.
Because these women that are like, I'm not a cis woman, sis. And I was like, and I'm dying laughing. I'm like applauding this. And I was like, yes. Because what have we like bring back dark humor. And it's not really dark humor, it's humor. Because life is not that serious. It really isn't.
Just take it back. I love the humor.
Take
humor. Take these subjects back.
Maybe we'll survive because of humor.
We need to, because again, massive majority, we need to take these issues back through the use of dark humor and satire.
Yeah.
And show these people that's like, look, we don't hate you. We just don't think you should run shit.
But it's not the real people that we're hating on. We're hating on these perverted, sick individuals that aren't real. They're manufactured. They're placed in there, like the Lilitinos. Like, you know, these people are not real.
Has you heard anything from Nick? Lily. Nick.
Has gained a lot of weight since the estrogen and still goes to restaurants.
Is it still doing that?
Yeah. It doesn't appear on the algorithm, but I've seen people react to it.
I would love to encounter this person.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine how fun it would be if Nick
Brian,
was in Zips
the way you taunted the spirits, I would pay to see you taunt the shit out of Lily T.
And I would take his camera and make sure it's tilted on me perfectly. Say, let me sit down. And
I'll sit right next to you.
I sit down at the table. I'm like, this meal's on me.
Excuse me, sir.
This meal's on me. This meal's on me because you're about to call for them to take it back. Okay, so listen here, sir. This is what I have to say to you, Mr. Contino.
Call me sir. She, her, sorry.
And I'd be like, convert Zips, and like, can I get some skewers? Because I want them in the shape of a cake pop. Because I want to explain some few things
here. So can you please show me what exactly is going on down there? And you'd probably be like, okay.
Like, let me get the burrito. I want a full diagram.
Fish tacos or steak tacos?
What
are we talking about here?
Because I'm not going on your Instagram or your OnlyFans. I'm not going on your OnlyFans.
Oh my god, I saw that video of that guy that's like, I paid for it so you didn't have to. And I was like, no! He explained everything. He was like, oh god! And he was like running away from the computer. And he's like, oh my god. And I was like, what did you say? It's a gay man doing gay shit. Yeah. Like, what were you expecting? A woman in there?
And this is what I'm saying. This is what we need.
Yeah.
Taking it back.
Making fun of it.
Anytime you hear any sort of phobic talk, just put up the middle fingers.
Thank you.
Because that was always my response. Whenever people are like, oh, that was racist, like, thanks. Because I know who I am.
Yeah.
You saying it doesn't make it true.
Yeah.
I know my intention. I know my soul. I know what I'm about. And I'm going to make fun of I'm a Scary Movie 7.
But
I'm going to make fun of everybody.
Just what you said. That is the whole point with anything in life. I know who I am. I know what I am.
Yeah.
I know what I'm about. I am what I am. I know what I'm about. And that's the problem, is the insecurity. Everyone is so fucking insecure. Yeah. Just like with the work stuff. Apparently the presence of a strong personality triggers people, which means you need to work on that. And I do reflect on it because I'm like, I shouldn't be triggered by this. But it's because it's very hard to be among people who are not like-minded, who are not critical thinkers, who don't work the same way. So it's really hard when you're, like we've always said, you and I are critical thinkers, and we can be surrounded by a bunch of sheep, and it gets hard. It gets very, very hard. Just like what I mentioned with the conversation, that movie screening. You were like, why are we talking? I just let it be.
Oh, I know.
But it was humorous to me because in the end, that person was like, had to turn around and go talk to someone else because I wasn't giving it the energy that they wanted. I don't know what they were looking for.
You weren't saying, yeah.
Yeah, and I said that sounds horrible, but no. Okay. I've never experienced that. I don't want to give them the.
That's fine. I just didn't know if it was someone.
I don't want to highlight their importance or they're not.
I just didn't know if it was someone we knew or not.
We do. We know them, but they don't follow us.
I can't wait till the
we'll see them probably this weekend.
I can't wait till this mic shuts off and you tell me.
We'll see them this weekend. You'll probably be like, oh, yeah. So.
Well, I know the whole community was there for that.
But, but it's someone we talk to. And so I was like, I do think it gets exhausting when you're surrounded by the Delulus because you're just like, hello, can we get back to what we're doing? Or like, feelings aren't everything. We're working. Like, have you had any, I'm sure you've had complaints because of the kind of hours and stuff, but any exciting things happen at work? Or any exciting customer stories?
No, well, we had the big...
Like someone twerking on the bread wall. I'll never forget that.
Okay, that was wild. No,
that was a long time ago.
But no, only thing we had our one of our top managers come in and get mad because everybody's wearing earbuds.
Oh shit!
So now it is if anyone sees it, you're immediately in a write-up, and so of course that causes problems. Because how dare a company want to enforce this policy? Because I'm a human being, damn it, and you can't tell me what to do because I put my life on the line coming here into this industry every day. I put my life on the line putting together muffins. I put my life on the line opening, closing that oven door. I do.
Decorating cakes.
This is rough. This 5 hours that I'm standing here, this takes a toll on my body. I am not meant to work 4 hours a day. This is rough. I can't even afford to put food on my table with this 3-hour shift. So, and here, okay, we'll take 4. I'm taking 3.5. You know.
Wait, but no, I don't want to work 4. Like,
I know, and then you know, it's like, well, hey, other employee, you don't have to slow down. You can keep going. We'll give you stuff. Well, I was told I didn't have to. You know.
Oh my god.
So that's why I don't care anymore. It's
yeah,
like I like today. I was like, I find myself just, I don't care. I don't do anything because why?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, and for what? No one shops. Everybody stays home and has it delivered and pays extra money for it because we don't want to. We're just, I don't know. It's just over. And we're done.
I have to say, I told the intern, I really was, my struggle this week, I guess we could do a little work update. So it turns out, my oldest, the coworker that has been there second longest for me, and the second to newest person are being mean girls to the new person. And so now I'm helping out more with the training. They come to me for things, which is totally fine. I would rather you ask questions than do something wrong and then we have to fix it later, creating more work. So I just think it's atrocious behavior. I didn't realize I was in high school. And I just think it's crazy. Instead of just doing your job, we're worrying about this, trying to like make someone out to be a bad person. I don't know if they're a bad person. To be honest, I really don't care. But that's been my focus this whole week. Is if they don't care, I don't care. If they did it wrong, I'm gonna leave it for them. And if my name appears on it, and they're like, "Why did you not fix it?" Because they don't care. Yeah. So why should I care? Yep. I don't get paid more to care. I'm not a manager. So I'm trying to embody Brian of not caring anymore. No, because for real, like I think about the things that you're saying, you're like, why worry about it? And it's like, you're right. I shouldn't worry about it. If they're not worried about it, if the CEO's not worried about it,
especially,
why the fuck am I worried about it?
Especially the point of bringing it home. I mean, in the moment, it's one thing where it's like, this sucks because there's something to do. But as soon as you hit that clock out button, that's where I'm saying you need to not give a shit anymore because, again, they don't.
It was I was taken back by what the new person told me of the 2 mean girls. And I was like, I told her, I said, I'm pretty sure you noticed I was kind of taken back. And I was like, wow. Because if they act like they don't give a fuck and don't talk to anyone but themselves, between the 2 of them, why are they creating problems for the new person? Like, you don't care, so why are you creating problems? So that's why I was like, this is a mess. And then, the supervisor that the 3-4 supervisors that we never get any resolution from, they don't care. So I don't care. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been working. I'm trying to work extra to make more money because, gas went up. And I was like shocked of how quickly it went up when I went to go get some gas. And I think it's just, I'm focused on the foodie stuff and humor, and that's all I can do right now. I want to go out and do stuff.
While we can.
Yeah, while we can, because, when we have those moments or those couple days where we have no lights every couple months, and we have to do candlelight dinners and stuff.
When you run out of mileage, you can't go anywhere else.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing,
Especially
no traveling.
When you buy a new car and they have kill switches.
The intern is going to be screwed because she's got a hybrid. So, they're going to have a kill switch.
She'll be fine because she will have a good credit score, social credit score, because she's not online. And she's not, like, you and I were screwed.
We are.
They're like, keep those 2 people at home with no Wi-Fi.
Actually, like, when that video disappeared on our Instagram, I texted the intern immediately, because I was out in the office that day. I said, hey, is everything okay? And then she's like, yeah, we're just at home. And I was like, no FBI at the front door? And she's like, no FBI at the front door. I was like, okay, just making sure. And then there's, like, the random, you've seen those videos where people are like, the FBI is watching me because they have that one pigeon following them.
Yeah.
And so I thought of Candace Owens. She's like, the bees. Remember when she was like talking about the bees, and she pulled her kids out of school? Well, there's like a big bee by our front door just chilling there, and I was like, FBI, surveillance. Which, by all means, do it because we just do funny shit. We talk about food, and we're not stupid.
And don't be mad at us because we figured out the game.
Yeah.
Seriously. Maybe
don't
play
hate
a better game.
The player. Hate the game.
Maybe try playing a better game or being better at it.
Yeah. Like a better game like Roblox that still exists.
It always will.
It's
because it's just too much of a big deal to get rid of chat. These poor gamers, what are they gonna do? I mean, my gosh, there's people that just want to have fun.
Did you hear about that gamer that beat his girlfriend? He punched his pregnant girlfriend twice on live stream. He didn't realize his live stream was still on.
So he's the next liberal hero?
Apparently he's a hero because he still has an account, but he's been defending himself left and right, saying that no, he just, like, he didn't punch her, but you hear, and you see him go like this, like, because you just see the shoulder part like that. And his girlfriend was trying to defend him, and you see, like, a black eye right here, and then, like, black and blue here. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, this is, they exposed that on purpose.
Wait, so she defended him?
Yeah.
Good, didn't let her get it.
I know, yeah.
I don't care. I know what you're trying to, I know the point.
No, I don't feel sorry for her. What I took it as, this is just exposing people to normalize this behavior. We're already okay with it because there is outrage, but no one has canceled his account. No one has, like, there's outrage, but not enough. And it's sad because no pregnant woman should have to go through that. But at the same time, she even said, defending him, I've been with him for 5 years, and you know how he gets when he plays games, but he didn't hit me. It's just my finger got caught. And I was like, there's a difference from a finger getting caught on the computer to, bah, bah, and then you going, ow, ow. Like, you hear the...
That's right, fine. Get your ass beat. I don't,
Horrible to bring a child into that, but then you know how I look at it, which is the sick, twisted part? That's what they do. That's what these famous influencers, celebrities, elites, they bring children into the world to be abused, and I know it's disgusting, and do whatever they want with them.
No one's going to do anything.
No one cares.
Nobody cares.
No one cares.
They only care about one thing, one man.
Not even the system in place to supposedly protect children cares. Look at what happened to the girl in Spain. She was in the system to be protected against neglect, abuse from the family. She's dead. She's dead by the system itself. Traumatized and dead.
And our CPS system is just a trafficking hub.
Yeah.
That's why they come in with no rights. They can just take a kid. Yeah, they'll take your kid because I don't like. I smelled alcohol somewhere in the area, so I'm taking them. Yeah. It comes over like a can of beer. There's a beer can in your front yard.
They plant stuff all the time.
Sorry, I gotta take your kids because some rich person needs to experiment on them.
That's horrible. But anyways, make sure you go outside. Get some sun.
Get some chemtrails.
Get some chemtrails. See how many chemtrails you can see a day. I saw 4 the other day.
Yeah, they make a pretty picture. They just really paint the sky with them.
Yeah, they should paint like some really cooler pictures like this alien right here. Or maybe
Matt right here.
Maybe Bill, yeah.
Got a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, this is a new mat that we got. I love it. I love the colors. Yeah. Bright, and these are the ones we're waiting for. Take us! Take us to your leader! Alright, make sure you go outside. Get some sun while you still can. And especially in the Arizona heat while it's still slightly, quote-unquote, cooler. And touch grass. Okay, bye!